Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is while you're watching this, and welcome to J&J's Maintenance and More, where we do exactly as it sounds. We do maintenance and a whole lot more. So if this is your first time to the channel, or if you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notifications button so you know when we put new content up. And if you like what you see, please hit the like button and share it to some people that you might think that would like it as well. We'd certainly appreciate it. With that said, on to today's video. Today we're going to talk about reloading bullets. In particularly, I'm going to talk about prepping the case for reloading. Alright, something that sometimes you start loading, you don't keep track of how many times it's been loaded, and your case starts to get a little bit long. I chose a 7.62 NATO round because it's crimped. The primer is crimped in, and that's part of the prep on this one, because you'll never get a primer back in here if you don't prep the case and ream that out. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it, which I've measured it, but I'll show you. I measure the round, and this is 2 inches and 32 thousandths. The max on it's supposed to be 2 inches and 15 thousandths. So what I'll do is I'm going to put it in this trimmer. I don't have anything fancy. I do everything by hand because I'm not in a hurry to do anything. So I'm going to trim this down. It's not a bad trimmer at all. Trim it down. Right here there's an adjustment and a fine adjustment on it, so it stops. So I have this set to be around 2 inches and 10 thousandths to 2 inches 11 thousandths, in that neighborhood. I trim them a little short, slightly short, so that it'll I can run it through the size and die and not worry about them being too long again. So I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but I'm 2 inches and 10 thousandths, and that'll also allow me to have a little leeway, so after I shoot them again and run them through the size and die, they'll probably still be in spec to load them again. So the next thing that I do is I go ahead and I'll deburr it up here on the neck. I'll run this around the outside of the neck and take the burrs off. I'll get this half of it here, and this will deburr the inside, like so. If you can see, it's just getting the burrs off from where you cut that back. After that's done, what I'll do is I'll come over here, swap out these tools a little bit, and this is your primer pocket reaming tool and it's this for large rifle primers. So I'm going to run this in here, and I'm going to just twist it around, and you don't have, it's not real hard to do. All you're going to do is take that crimp off the edge of there so you can get a primer back in it. Once you've done that, I take and get this. I look in here, the primer pocket in here, the primer pocket's pretty clean. A lot of times you'll start getting some like carbon buildup in there from the powder burning and everything, and pushing back. But you go ahead and you put this in here. The main reason I'm just kind of going through this is when you go in here to pull the carbon out of there, if there's any buildup, you don't want to push real hard on this. You're not trying to dig brass out of the bottom of it. All you want to do is get the carbon out. And once that's done, and you've already looked at the case, make sure it's not cracked or anything like that, you've got it trimmed to the proper length, got it deburred, you've got your primer pocket prepped up and ready to go. This is ready to run through and load a bullet into it, powder and primer, powder and bullet. So it's not hard to do. They make fancy machines where you could probably just zip through them in minutes, and that's great if you're in a hurry to do it. I'm not. So I hope that you found this video informative. I hope it helps you out. Please like it and share it. And I'd certainly appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell so that you can see some of the other stuff we put up there. If you go back and look at the channel, you'll find a dozen different things that I do videos on, traveling, hunting, fishing, and on and on. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, and y'all have a great day.